started looking on the internet for something that has a lower approval rating than Trump. Russiagate, well, now there's 20 people. I can't use the Brady Bunch board. Trump likes Russian dressing. Does he? I've been having heart palpitations, bad ones. I think I look terrible, frankly. I feel terrible. I've been feeling terrible for a little while. I'd like to talk about that. I have some stuff, and I think it's pretty good stuff. It's hard right now, just because of not feeling very well. But I went to the doctor, and I'm going to tell you about that. I'm going to tell you about how I went to the doctor. See how that goes, because there's funny parts about that. Okay, a little news. This time it's going to be a little bit of news. I think if I say the word Trump one more time, I'm going to be so sick to myself. I'm going to be sick. I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of it, and you must all be sick of it too. But there's good stuff. Is it good stuff if we're sick of it? Anyways, approval ratings down again, according to Gallup. Lost another point, 36%. I got curious, started looking on the internet for something that has a lower approval rating than Trump. And I found this. Look at that baby. He looks familiar to me. I don't know about you, but that baby looks familiar to me. Now, see, I haven't seen this film, but I've read some reviews. Now, I'll admit, I've edited them slightly for my own evil purposes, but you gotta hear these reviews, because I'm wondering what this film is really about. I gotta tell you, I'm not one for looking for weird hidden meanings in film, or some people love that sort of thing. Conspiracy, the like, hidden messages. A little bit of that orange hair, that kind of smug look on his face. Makes me wonder. So here, that's some reviews for that movie about a boss baby, or maybe a baby who behaves like or a boss that behaves like a baby. Maybe could be, as I'm fond of saying, could be, but here's the kicker to me. Boss Baby, voiced by Alec Baldwin. Now you tell me what that film's about. So anyway, I really want to do that. And Russiagate, well, now there's 20 people. I can't use the Brady Bunch board. That was fun to do, but we got 20 people. We got 20 people somehow wrapped up in this investigation, and maybe we can use this. The Brady Bunch. Or this. The Brady Bunch. Oh, I'll figure out in post-production what this and this is, because I don't really know. Listen, Spicer, he made a funny remark. I hate that fucker so much. I do. I just genuinely really dislike Spicer so much, but he did make a funny one. He made a not bad joke. I liked it. And I'm going to get it, and I'm going to put it up here. I'll be asked to find it now. What did he say? He said something about Russian dressing was funny. So I like that. I mean, I think that's kind of funny in a way. Trump likes Russian dressings. Is that enough for them to... Does he? I tell you, I wanted to figure out a way to stretch this out a little bit more, get some mileage out of it. Man, all I had to do was mine the internet. There's a little news today. That's it. I thought, I'll do those two things. Bob's visit to the doctor. It was supposed to be a funny thing. It was supposed to be kind of a comedy thing for y'alls. But then I thought, how is this a funny story? I've been having heart palpitations, bad ones too. Not a lot of chest pains. It sounds a lot like a panic attack or an anxiety attack, and that's quite likely with me. Because that's most of my waking hours is panic or anxiety. All those hours that I'm awake, maybe when I'm asleep too, is panic or anxiety. So it might have been... My concern is the 100 years of smoking I've been doing. And the duration and the intensity. Oh, my very sweet kids come to visit. duration and the intensity of these palpitations. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes maybe I go a whole day without, but it's been maybe even a few weeks. I say it at the end of one of the videos. But tonight I want to do I'm having heart murmurs. That's how you could almost figure out when this was starting. But I'm telling you, best case scenario, I'm freaking out so badly that I'm giving myself heart palpitations. Worst case scenario is that this is finally caught up to me. I have to stop. I can't live like this thinking then I'm gonna die, suddenly. I mean, that could happen, even if I didn't smoke, right? You never know. But I think I would be less fearful of it happening. I wouldn't think about it as much if I didn't smoke. Coffee doesn't help for palpitations either. That doesn't help either. I finally went to the doctor, finally, weeks later, a couple of weeks later. Oh, help. Help. You're seeing it live. You're seeing it live. You're sharing this with me, which I think is kind of nice. I worry about her because I don't know who's going to look after her. And, I want someone special who's quite patient. She's going to have a hard time because she had a hard time getting to know me. So, we've been short-staffed at work for so long. We're finally hiring a couple of people, and if I die, that's going to be a problem. I'm not even trying to be a drama queen. I'm not. This is actually happening. When does it get funny? I don't know. It was... It's after you waited a half an hour and spent a half an hour. This might be a 911 call, I'm wondering. Shh. She's starting, but you know what stopped is the palpies. They've stopped. I'm really pleased. One of the things I did want to take away from this is I'm having heart palpitations, so I go to a walk-in clinic. And I have a doctor's visit, which was a good 15-20 minutes. I got blood work taken. I'm going to get an EKG. I'm going to get an echo something or other gram thing. And I'm going to be wearing a heart halter for a couple of days. There's going to be a few more visits. It's going to be a lot going on. I think a nice message to take away from all this. Is, for any of you who don't live in this country, what do you think I had to pay for all of this? At the end of all this, all those procedures, it sounds pretty daunting, doesn't it? How much you think I'm going to be paying out of pocket? Now, what I'm gonna do before I go into post-production is look at it online and see what you might pay in the United States. Out of if you had to do it out of pocket. I'm gonna look that up, and I'm gonna put that up here. Yeah, you come up with me, baby. Put that up here, even if it's just an estimate. Give you some idea what you might pay for all those procedures. That's what I think I'd like to do, and then sort of challenge you to tell me what you pay out of pocket in Canada for all of that. It'll probably be about that much. Now, of course, if I need any medicine, that's not covered, so maybe something like that. Throw that in there. But I have insurance through my work, so I think that's just something. I'm not going to make a big show about it, a big production. A friend at work, very good friend of mine. His wife's a nurse. We've been having a lot of people coming. They bring their children in to be vaccinated. Sometimes they're coming in 3 or 4 times. And I wasn't sure if I was understanding what he was saying, because why would you need to have your children vaxxed? Because where they come from, they can't get these vaccinations. And they're watching infant mortality. They're watching children dying. So I think they just can't believe it's free, so they just want to keep coming back, make sure that their kids are getting enough. Wow, that's a real story, and that's frightening on one hand, but it makes me feel good about where I am, where I live, the country I live in, and the way we the way we're treated and the way we're treating people that are new to the country. You know what? It's been more expensive. It's been more expensive to take care of her than me this year. So, right? That's okay. I'm not complaining because we have our universal health care. Yeah, but you paid for it on your taxes, didn't you? Yeah, I don't know how much. It's something. We pay a lot of taxes here, but you're not gonna have a heart attack now, which I think I am, and I won't have to go and declare bankruptcy. I'm probably better off just stopping. I'm glad I did a little bit. I'm glad I got a little bit of recording done. And as I often say, maybe there'll be something I can make out of this to make a video. It's been tough because I didn't feel very well.